So there were three principal reasons that we created racial resilience that motivated us to create this process. And so the first was the emotional hurdles of whiteness. So that is all the stuff that comes up for us as white people when we learn about race. And this really starts with my own experience. So as I mentioned in the beginning, I was developed in graduate school. I developed another area of expertise in race and racism. And so as I was learning about these different race theories, I kept running into all of these emotional hurdles and all of these barriers to developing this area of expertise. And so Chris was there kind of shepherding me through this, and I was able to talk with him, and that helped. But they kept coming back. And so out of sheer frustration, I started looking at anti-racism programs to try and find some way to deal with all this stuff. And what was really frustrating about looking at these different programs is I didn't find a single one in all that I looked at that gave me tools for how to deal with my emotions. When they mentioned emotions at all, the advice was that your emotions are your responsibility to deal with, and don't bring them into the learning space. And so that was very frustrating for me, because I agree that my emotions are my responsibility, but I need some tools to deal with this. And so as I kept researching, I learned, well, okay, this is not a problem that I alone am having. Like, this is the problem for most white people. We all have this difficulty. And so I thought, okay, so if this is a problem for most white people, then this is a problem that needs to be addressed. It needs a better solution to deal with it yourself. So we set out to find some way to deal with this. And compassion is what we came up with. Compassion is the way that we address the stuff that comes up within us. And if we don't take the time to deal with this stuff, we as white people don't stand a chance of making it out of the anti-racist starting blocks. Compassion is the best way that we know how.